Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
Yo, it's Big Fan. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And I'm pulling up doing my due diligence like I said I was. I mean, it's the post-game recap. I mean, am I hype? Yeah, sixth place, holding it down, fending off the Pistons. They just lost to the Miami Heat, and they lost to us. We control our destiny. We got the win. Miami got the win, but we in sixth place and they not in sixth place. And the difference between sixth place is playoffs and play in. And we are we know where we at. We very close. We shouldn't be comfortable. We lost to Orlando last time we played them. We know what time it is. You know what we do. Bro, what are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about? I do not know what this Celtic fan is talking about. Shout to T Sweezy. Now, let's get into the game real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the game real quick. Because at the end of the day, I'm not tolerating no disrespect to my goddamn Witty. Y'all gonna have to put some respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? 16 assists. Who your favorite player? Did he have 16 assists tonight? Or excuse me, did your favorite player have 16 assists tonight? I think my favorite point guard did. Tim Witty. I think my favorite point guard did. Facts. Yo, man, we out here playing basketball for real. I have no idea what the hell what was they saying about the Brooklyn Nets? What was they saying? They was talking hella spicy. I ain't gonna lie. I go everywhere and I let them know they should relax. You got Twin out there getting his groove, huh? CJ, Cam Johnson, 6 for 8, 3 for 5, 5 balls, 2 assists, 15 points. Out there making a difference. Slashing to the basket, getting dunks. That part of our game is going to made us a better team. We, the Brooklyn Nets, had 36 assists tonight. Like it or love it. Talk spicy about Spencer. Stop talking spicy about Spencer. BG says JV. Nah. JV did his thing tonight. He stepped up. He gave 1, 2. He balanced out what Royce O'Neal had a good 18 minutes. Day'Ron Sharpe had 12 minutes. Royce O'Neal, 37 minutes, 33 minutes for Spence. Joe Harris, a solid 20 minutes, 6 for 9 behind the arc, out there letting it fly. Shout to him, man. It was good to see him have such a great game because it's been a while since he actually looked like he was confident. Tonight, it looked like he was confident. Yo, I know it's the Pistons, Barry. I know it's the Pistons, bro. I know that. But still, it matters. It matters. No, I don't know if it happened like that, T Sweezy. You said, I told you y'all going to the playoffs. Yeah, I remember that. You kicked me off the panel. You said something about a trade or something or a hypothetical of us losing or something like that. I didn't kick you off the panel. I put you in the room because Nets fans, you had jumped in hot. We were talking about something. You just came in. You know what I mean? You ain't even say what's up to the panel or nothing. You just started chatting. And you're a Celtic fan. You don't have the privilege to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just cut Nets fans off and chat. You know what I mean? So respectfully, as a Celtic fan, you know what I mean? I had to let you know the difference between Nets fans and Celtic fans. I mean, this is a Nets fan page. But shout out to you, T Sweezy. Yeah, man. Doe didn't play. I don't know why. Moses Brown still not getting no minutes. Seth Curry played 8 minutes. He didn't really do much. He still didn't play Cam Thomas, man. He won't play Cam Thomas. And Patty Mills, he didn't play. I did a vlog earlier about Cam Thomas. Or like, yo, yeah, I should play Cam Thomas, but ultimately I'm happy that he played more than you know, he let the offense he let Yuta come in the game, hit 2 3 pointers, you know. It was tonight was we had 17 3 pointers. Like Royce O'Neal was shooting great 3 pointers. He be knocking those down off the elbow from deep. You see his stat line tonight? 15 points, 7 boards, 8 assists. Bro, he's the glue. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's a glue. He plays great basketball, man. How could you not? How could you not say he's not Royce the right choice, man? He's definitely Royce the right choice, man. Facts. Word. Listen. I feel like tonight. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, in that game with the Wolves, yeah, they in a 2 minute report they said they were wrong, which we know, but we still can't win off that. Word. Reporter, did you look at a replay and did it change your opinion at all? Spencer, why would it change my opinion? He hit me on the elbow. You saw it. They definitely missed one. Well, several actually facts. We saw the replay. We all saw the replays. And that was 9 seconds in the game. He was taking a 3-pointer. It was an incorrect non-call. Like, what happens with the refs? You know, that was a game we could have won from the free throw line. Man, that's 3 games that I could count. That game, the Philly game, the Minnesota Timberwolves game, the Philadelphia 76er game. And it was another game. They do it a lot, though, man. At this, where I'm at with it now, you usually gotta undeniably beat teams. If they keep it close, the refs can make it go either way. The refs can make it go either way. You gotta be careful. He said it's the Pistons. Yeah, I know. We know, Barry. We know. He said, I don't see the Nets beating the Sixers, though, because I don't trust JV coaching in the playoffs. Okay. We're going to get to it, Barry. Shout out to my guy, Leaf Diggy, in the building. We out here, man. You know. Out here winning games, protecting 6th place. You know what I'm saying? And that means a lot, man. I told you this ain't last season, just to 7 to go from 2 to 6, basically. Like, we was at 2 for a minute, then we was at 3, then we was at 4. Then I felt like we held 4 for a minute, then we toggled with 5 with the Knicks, and then the Knicks went on a win streak when we went on a loss streak, and then we pretty much held 6, and we fought for 6. And I think Miami had 6. They never had 6. No, I think one day they had 6. But they didn't. Nah, for the most part, I think we've been holding that 6th place, and I'm cool with that. What up, Lee? What's good?
Brooklyn fan band, man. What's good with it?
I hope you come in and put some. I hope it ain't no spicy Spence talk. Just for starters, man. Let's get to it, man.
No. I'm a get right to the gist of it. Dinwiddie is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing as the lead guard of this team. Facts. I think he just making sure to like keep pace and hold pace and speed up, get everybody involved, get 10 assists in 1 quarter, man. I don't care who it's against. It was impressive. I think that's the first time in Nets history and probably the first time in a while in NBA history, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think he got Joey playing better, man.
Yeah. I think him, Royce White. I think Royce White and Joey, they definitely got something going, man. I think it's something brewing off that bench in the second unit. With the rest of our
Royce was 5 for 9.
Yeah. Yep. Royce was 5 for 9.
I'm sorry, he was 4 for 9, and Joe Harris was 6 for 9.
See,
and Twin was 3 for 5.
Right. But
and Even Yuta came in was 2 for 3.
Right, and but even I think Twin definitely need more definitely need a few more shots. Mikael Bridges obviously you see the numbers, man. He last two
Yeah,
this game and the last game definitely struggled. The last game was a little bit more challenging because Jaden McDaniels was like a better matchup defensively for him because he a lot taller. He got a lot more wingspan on him. But as far as the rest of the season go, I think we got two more games. We got Orlando next, and then we got Philly. I think we probably could win the Philly game because they probably gonna be resting stars or resting somebody for the bench or whatever. Try to look at more game plan and look at what we bring in. We should have wrapped up the 6 spot last game, but a lot of mistakes down in
exactly.
the fourth quarter. Um,
That's
other
where
than
I'm at with it. They see,
yeah,
hold on, the Heat they won their last 2 games, so you know they finna compete. We
right,
played 80 games. They played what 79 games,
79, yeah,
so they got 3 more games left.
right.
That's why even with us having 2 more wins than them, we only a game and a half because they ain't played 80 games yet.
Well all right. So if they got 3 more games, then we definitely got to win at least one more game to at least own the
Yeah,
tiebreaker. So
we it's either we win or Miami lose.
lose one
But
game. Yeah,
I don't want to depend on us on another team losing.
I
We
don't want
need
to.
to win.
I don't want to depend on
That's
that
our
neither,
best
Breeze.
odds.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to depend on that neither. But I'll be honest with you, man. Like it's gonna be a battle in the playoffs. It's gonna be a battle. Last 2 games, it's gonna be a battle in the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, we got Philly in the first round. Um,
If we keep 6,
yeah, if we keep 6, we got Philly in the first round. I think tempo wise, we could do something in that series. We could make the series honest and possibly still a game. I don't believe in Joel Embiid's health when it comes to playoffs, man. But hopefully that could strike gold for us and help us get out in the next round because I guarantee if we see Boston, I think we could beat. I think we could take Boston. I honestly think we could take Boston. Last night maybe
it don't look like 2 and 3 going to change. It look like Celtics going to stay at 2, the second seed,
right.
and the second seed, and Philly look like they going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
hold
yeah.
that
It
first
looked like
seed.
the first 3 seasons gonna
Yeah,
stay the same. So
it's
like,
yeah, yeah.
um, to be honest, yeah. But in all
The
honesty,
Bucks
I
is
honestly.
they solid. They have one.
Yeah, the box. But last night's game was a little bit more glaring because basically, with that loss, we basically just ruined any chances of beating the Milwaukee Bucks because the thing is, they got they run tall too. So like the thing, they
Nah,
don't have
I
as
don't
many
look at it.
wings.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say that I wouldn't put Royce O'Neal in a one-on-one situation in the fourth
Exactly.
quarter. I wouldn't do that. You know
Even
what I'm
though even though Royce O'Neal is the best hands on our team, he's not the best option for that situation. That's almost like you putting him on like a 6'10", 6'11" version cat who's gonna like operate on the outside and inside. He's probably gonna use all his moves. That's like putting him on Giannis, in my personal opinion.
Yo,
But
hold
Giannis
on,
is just gonna
Barry.
attack.
What you mean we lying? We not. Yo, stop it. Yo, listen. This is logic. We talking basketball, man. This is basketball knowledge, man. Stop it. Don't do us like that, man. We out here. Shout the league, man.
Yo,
Talking
yo,
shit.
yo, yo,
What up, Ice, man? What's goody, man?
Ice, what up?
yo, yo, it's feeling real good. Yo, I was listening to I was listening when y'all was on like 2 nights ago. I think it was 3 nights ago. Y'all was talking
Yeah.
about seeding. I think we
Mm.
faced whoever wins from 2 and 7. And after that, we played four and
Wh-
five. So if we're gonna play
Right,
the Knicks,
right.
it's
That
gonna
we
be in
was
the
talking about that.
finals.
We was trying to figure it out. So okay, so you're saying that if we win the first round, we play the winner of 2 and 7?
Yeah, that'll be Boston and whoever they play at
Miami,
7.
yeah, Miami,
Yeah,
something like
Okay,
that.
Miami.
Yeah.
looking like Miami.
I think we could take Boston, bro. I don't know, but like Philly. Philly. We leaning on right now. We leaning on hope because but I think we could take Boston.
Me too. I think in terms of difficulty, I think I'll put like the two easy, not the easiest, but we have less problems with Boston and Philly because I don't know why people fear Philly because when we played them last time, I'm telling you, man, if you lock up James Harden, bro, it,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a problem for them because he's gonna force himself into that one-on-one stuff, and it's over for them right
Right.
there. Like our defense is gonna stop him right there, because he's old. He's not the same one, and once we pressure him with that defense, and he goes one-on-one, they're gonna get in trouble.
I think
That,
the only separator with Philly though is Joel. We don't have nobody for him, obviously. Like I don't think
yeah,
nobody in the league got nobody for him right now the way he's been playing. So Joel,
But you
if
can't one player. Look, when you play a team 4 times, one
right.
player can't win you that series.
I mean, but one player, but they build their team around one. But like one player could be the benefactor. We got to match that one player, and then outscore and outplay everybody else. We got to outscore their bench and outscore. I don't think it's nobody on our bench that we have that's better than Tyrese Maxey. There's nobody on our bench that we have better than
But
Tyrese
I'm
Maxey.
putting Royce O'Neal. I ain't gonna lie. We need help with Ty Maxey. But I think if we put Royce O'Neal and Mikal Bridges on him, he's a better defender. And again, I want to see more of what Mikal Bridges did earlier. I think Ivy, he went to the paint and Mikal Bridges slapped that.
Send
yeah. I remember
send
that.
it. But I think to keep Mikal at more in the scoring responsibilities, I think we should throw other bodies at other players that's not going to really make that much noise in that series. And in the case of Maxi, I'm thinking Ed Sumner. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
y'all.
hell yeah, we
I
need Ed
agree.
Sumner. We need Ed Sumner.
I'm thinking Ed Sumner should at least have majority of the bulk of that matchup for him. As far as Harden goes, definitely Mikal should have that matchup because
Yeah.
Yo,
Mikal is
yeah, I feel you. I feel like with Harden, we could make him not important. Well, not in, I won't say that, but we could make it a bad shooting night for him.
we could definitely neutralize him and the
Yeah.
others. And put Joel in a situation where he basically got to win that situation where he got to win the series by himself. And I'm not saying that he can or can't do it, but we got to put him in that situation. I think we got a chance at least stealing some games, But well, we'll see, man. But like really, realistically, these last 2 games, I don't know if we beat Orlando because we don't stop young teams, young tall teams with like wingspan. We have problems with those teams clearly. As you've seen with OKC, as you've seen with Minnesota, we just happen to have a problem with those teams. You know what I'm saying? The Philly game might be the game that we win because they probably gonna rest players and then we're gonna play them in the first round and then that's gonna be that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I want to know how the hell we get past Orlando. How do we
that's
solidify
what I
that?
want to know.
If Philly win
You know what I'm
tonight,
saying?
that's it. We got 6 already.
Yo, I think we could beat any team. We had 36 assists, man. If we could have 36 assists versus anybody, we could win.
I mean, yeah, any team that got 30 something assists, man, could beat anybody. I mean, but we basically wishing on a star when we playing.
Nah, not if he play that lineup. If he play that lineup with Ed Sumner play a solid 18 minutes.
We talking about, but Breeze, we talking about the different dynamic of playoffs and the different dynamic of like, the basket, asses get tight, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like you're gonna be shooting one way in the regular season, and you're gonna be shooting another way in the postseason. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it
That's
is.
Well, we
chemistry
got
we've
who
had,
been in
bro.
the playoffs? We got Mikal Bridges that been to the twin count. Both the twin, they've been to the finals. You got
Right.
Royce O'Neal played in the Western Conference. He played in the playoffs. Who else we got? You know what I'm saying? With playoff experience. We got a few players that got some playoff
We got
experience. Spencer
DFS,
Dinwiddie was in the Western
got
Conference
DFS,
Finals.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was in
definitely.
yeah. So we,
But
it's not like we in a situation where we can't win. It's just that again, I'm confident because of the 36 assists. The 36 assists means that they developing some kind of chemistry. That's fucking good.
Here's the thing. Here's
What else?
the biggest question is, can we win close games against these top teams? That's my thing is like if it come down to free throws, we know we're not winning that battle. Hell, especially not against Joel. So who gets to the line more than him? Like ain't nobody on our team winning that battle.
I agree with you.
You know
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
you.
The same thing with Giannis. The same thing with Giannis. If we was to play them, like come on, we're not winning that battle. We're not winning no free throw battle with them. We got to win the game convincingly, like at least by at least two possessions, like an 8 or 9 point score. You know what I'm saying? So because we're not winning close games against them teams, bro. We got to we gotta do something about the rebound battle and win the assist battle and keep the percentage like lower, keep the team percentages field goal percentages as low as we can keep it. That's the only way we win.
We gotta get my boy Dayrod in the game, man.
That
Word, he
definitely,
For the
playing good.
rebounds, man.
definitely got to get there.
My boy be out there horsing, man.
Yes,
Boston.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny, Jay? I seen they put up the 3 because Dayron Sharp was in the paint. They're like, I'm gonna just hoist this up there just because I know they double day fitting to grab one of these rebounds. Like they got the utmost confidence to shoot the ball when Dayron Sharp is in the paint, bro.
Thanks, man.
That's a fact.
I just pulled up. I missed the beginning, but I know y'all was putting some respect on Spencer Dinwiddie name.
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely. As a playmaker, listen, as a facilitator, I think he's on the up and up. It can only get better from here.
Did y'all see the Nets posted? He unlocked his floor general badge tonight.
He said he unlocked his floor general badge. I'm not. We not doing this, Jake.
Now you gotta go check the Nets page. They posted a post where they said
he unlocked his floor general badge.
They made it look like a little 2K.
Yeah. But nice. Another thing on the Dayron Sharp thing, bro. I think as far as our bench goes, bro, like I think we definitely gonna need Joey, Royce, and Seth to have some big games off the bench, especially in the postseason, because if it got to the point now where Dayron is going to get every damn rebound, bro, then we shouldn't have no problem hoisting that bitch up. You know?
Yeah, but look, but we hit 17 threes, and the only one who shot bad from behind the arc is Mikal Bridges.
Right.
He was 2 for 11, but these are the other numbers. You got 3 for 5, you got 2 for 3, you got 6 for 9. Spencer was 0 for 4. He was 1 for 10.
Let me cut you off for 1 second, Breeze. Do you see the confidence? Though I respect the confidence still, because Mikal had a bad night from 3. You saying, but did you see the play where he missed the 3, but they gave it right back to him? He shot it and went in the second time. That's that confidence. Like I know I'm about to make this shot.
Right,
man. Give it back to me.
I don't feel like you cut me off. I feel like to add to, because I did forget to mention how when he did that and I seen him like backpedaling, I could tell he loved to score now. Mm-hmm. Like he's not wearing that number 1 for nothing.
Right.
He want to be the number 1 guy.
Right.
You know, for a long time, these NBA players, they never think they're going to be the number 1 option. He's actually in a situation where he can be the number 1 option. He wants to win here.
Yeah, now that he got his shot, I think he the confidence is just growing game after game. But the one thing that the thing that Mikal got going for him, even in these bad shooting games, is the fact that he's a two-way player. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna get after it on the defense end, and I don't really expect his matchup specifically to get the better of him or anybody in the backcourt. Oh yeah, from Ivy. From Ivy, he sent that shit. Sent that shit to Raptors.
Slap that shit.
Yeah.
That's about
nice.
Yes, but
did you see the block Dinwiddie caught? The one where
I definitely see the block there. Yeah, Dinwiddie.
He got the ball.
How many blocks did Claxton have?
Hold on, my boy Dinwiddie got the ball.
You talking about?
He got the
I
ball
seen that. That was nice.
Ran full court. Got that block, monster block.
The commentators was propping Dinwiddie. They was like, he's not an elite defender, but he's good.
Yeah. Dinwiddie. If anybody remember how that Dallas team was last year around the All-Star break, when Dinwiddie came there, he was a plus for them because now you added like another taller guard that could defend, and they could hide Luka a little bit more. He
going to post too.
Yeah, he definitely going to post too. But the thing is, I think with the way that we space and pace, because we're not going to have no advantages like in the paint or at the free throw line. The way that we space and pace is going to be important because I think Dinwiddie's pace and Dinwiddie's speed and the way he gets everybody involved and the way that he doesn't rush and doesn't panic, that's going to be like number 1 for us going in the postseason, bro, especially against Philly.
Hold on. I just want to say that, and against Philly, and again, I see Barry in the comments, saying that it was Detroit, calm down. But listen, Wiseman wasn't no easy act, and he was going at Nick Claxton. On the low, that was one of the better matchups tonight. Claxton versus definitely. Wiseman.
Yeah, and they didn't let up with the bigs, bro, because they got baby Dwight over there, bro.
I know. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I know you're talking about.
Jalen
I know
Duran, bro. Yo, he's baby Dwight, bro. The kid only
but
like
Pete,
18, 19
but
years
not.
old.
They was
but Pete,
setting
look,
him up crazy all night, though. They was
but Pete,
setting him up lovely.
look at Nick Claxton, how he held his own. 36 minutes, 88% from the field goal, 88.9 to be exact. 100% from the free throw line. Put some respect on his name. 7 boards, 2 assists, 3 blocks, and he had 2 steals. He had 5 fouls. That means he ain't giving you nothing easy.
Yo, he caught a great steal too.
Word.
It
And
was one of them was a real nice steal.
And one play I wanted to say I like is when he faked the pick. He faked like he gonna pass it on the pick and roll, and he go to the basket. I like it every time I see it. I like it more and more.
Definitely. I feel like he been
That's
working
it.
on.
He do that. He
Been working on a little something and like a little bit of ice, a little bit of like takeoff.
I want to see him dunk on Embiid like that. Like,
oh yeah. If he catch Embiid, bro, I'm wilding because John Collins caught Embiid a couple of years ago in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, he made it on a t-shirt. That was wild.
Put it on the t-shirt. But I think going forward, bro, for our team, I think the thing is Dinwiddie's poise and Mikal's poise on both ends of the court is going to be key for us. I think everything else is going to set in motion. The bench, with Day'Ron Sharp being the rebounder that he is, and all of our shooters, bro, like just basically like being in fucking mode, bro, like and just turning their brain off, and just getting that son bitch up there and believing in him that he gonna be out there to rebound and hustle and get everything else, man. Like I'm definitely with that, but I think we gonna need more hustle off the bench. And I think we need to start with Ed Sumner for the perimeter. Obviously Royce O'Neal got the best hands on our team. DFS, man, he gonna be a good addition. I think he gonna get a lot of open looks because teams is probably gonna play off him. Probably gonna give him maybe an open look or two. Probably gonna get more. Camp Johnson definitely need more than 5 threes. He definitely need more than at least 5 threes a game, man. I think he gonna be an X factor for us as well.
I think he should take more threes than Mikal Bridges.
Yes. I think Mikal should work in an in between game because
I keep talking about threes. I feel like we was dominating this game more when we was penetrating pause. Like when we was going to the basket. When we was going to the basket, that's when we had the flow
when the
of the
threes
game
got
and was
open.
winning. And then that's what I was about to finish to say.
Yeah. But that's when the threes got open. But that's what I'm alluding to because Mikal Bridges and Dinwiddie is going to set the tone in terms of getting everybody open looks. You know what I'm saying? Like with the way that we get up and down the court. And the thing about this, we wasn't playing this way, bro, when we first got everybody. Like everybody was like staying still. Everybody was like, all right, yo, wait our turn. This, that, the third. But now you can start seeing it grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. You know
you know what the main difference is?
We all said it was going to take time. And my thing is, I know it's going to take time, but do we have enough time?
But yeah, I think we did with the 36
36
assists. This 36 assists make me feel confident because that's a team win. That's not a 50-point game. And you know what I'm saying? He just played hero. Nah, this is chemistry. 36 assists. I bet you if I went around the league today and see all of these different teams that played tonight, and nobody had 36 assists, bro. Like that has.
I don't think anybody had 36 assists this season. I'll probably challenge that. I mean, if I could, it sounds like some Golden State shit, bro. Like, cause the way that they shared the ball.
They said it was Dinwiddie's birthday today, and he got the most assists he ever had in his life.
That's probably why he turned up. Yeah, and plus he played for his former team.
Happy birthday, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dinwiddie. Spence, my guy Spence, man.
Yeah. But we got to remember, like Dinwiddie always turned up against Detroit because that was his first team. They ain't really give him a shot. So that like this everything that happened tonight, man, like was kind of the writing on the wall, like and realistically. But I don't know. Like as far as our last 2 games, I don't know how the hell we beat Orlando. I really don't. Like to be honest with you, bro. Like I'm trying to figure out a game plan. I'm like muscling. It's crazy because I'm trying to figure out a game plan to basically a lottery team that's a bad matchup for us.
I think if the Sixers beat the Heat and we clinch 6, right? I think they're gonna start playing the bench against Orlando because that's it. We're not.
Because the Sixers play the Heat tomorrow.
Yeah. I think they do. I think
that's the eliminating game. So everybody's gonna be watching. You understand? So everybody's wondering, yo,
Oh, did the
is
I
Lakers
this
think
thinking
I
lose?
don't
about
know.
us
I'll
or
be
them?
honest with you. I don't know because Joel went for that 50 piece against the Celtics yesterday, bro. That's he probably just gonna live with the results of the MVP award or whatever, however it go. I had Jokic to win that shit this time last season, bro. Like I don't even know why we even talking about this, but
Because think about it, if the Heat beat them, they probably thinking shit. I don't want to face them in the first round. So it's like they trying to get their food, eat their food early, so they won't have to play them in the first
but
round.
but but here's the thing about our team. Our team is really the most unknown going into the playoffs
Yep.
because nobody really knows exactly what to bring or what to bring in the game plan. By the time they figure the game plan
Yo,
out, if we start heating up, once we start heating
yeah.
up, by the time they figure the game plan out from the bench, from our shooters
Mm-hmm.
on the bench, or from our go-to players in the starting lineup, it's gonna be too late. So that's
Yeah.
the one advantage that we do have going into the playoffs is the fact that very few teams, the teams that we played against going into the playoffs, we only played them like once or twice in the season with this roster. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the
realistically,
best. Yeah, go ahead.
realistically, we got the element of surprise like on our side. So like, I mean, like man, like listen, if Coach Jay Vaughn got his mind right, man, and he know the game plan to pull off against the Sixers and the Celtics and the Bucks, man, because those are the teams that we're gonna be facing if we do advance. Think about it,
Word.
bro. If we advance this whole East, bro, we gonna see the top three teams in the East. No, like
Yo,
easy.
bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yo,
Shit, man.
Iceman, break it down for Jay. Jay was on that stream with us when we was trying to figure it out. He was saying that it's 3-6 and then 2-7. We would play one
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
that.
We play 2-7 if we win the
Yeah,
first round. So
exactly.
we'll play the Knicks in the final in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the only way we'll see him. I was about to say, like, yo, I'm not even gonna
Knicks
lie. I
ain't
bet
going in no
God
damn
Yeah,
finals.
I was about
we
to say
avoided Cleveland because
we going to the
Cleveland is
finals
about to
before they do.
go off,
The
bro.
Knicks not
Listen,
beating us, bro. They not.
They
Yo,
not,
again,
man.
the advantage. I heard y'all talking about advantages too. Again, the only advantage is the playoff, and for the players, is these teams are tight knitted. They've been playing from the beginning of the season. But
it,
if we go into the playoffs with 36 assists, bro, we might take the advantage away. And without two things I wanted to say. One, Mikal Bridges shoots at a high clip when he's not shooting the three ball. He's very good at shooting the three ball from the corner. He leads the league in 3-pointers from the corner. I think the best three ball guy we got from the corner is Macau. I think next is Twin. I think the best elbow 3-pointer we got is from Royce O'Neal. Or the center 3-pointer is Royce O'Neal. And Seth Curry could shoot from everywhere, but that he's streaky. Joey looked like he's been shooting from everywhere. And I'm saying that to say that's how Spence
Yo,
got his
Joey
60
been on
assists.
fire.
yeah,
Word.
Joe. I ain't gonna lie, Joey been playing. Listen, Joey
Yo,
playing like he
He
ain't
been
got nothing to
demonic
lose.
Yo,
out there.
I've been calling him "Way to Go, Joe" later
Yeah,
I
lately,
like
man.
that. Way to
My
go, Joe. I
way to
like
go,
that.
way to
Joe.
go, Joe.
Nah, we gonna
Every
keep that.
time.
Yo, this is
Hello,
JTV
something,
be having the GOAT
Joe.
nicknames, man. He said Wasabi Watanabe and way to go, Joe. I'm rolling with that. I'm even sending that in the tweet.
Definitely, definitely. No, way to go, Joe. Man, tell him something, Joe. Man, I'm with it all. But the case still remains, bro. Like if we advance through this playoffs, if we advance through the East, that means we're gonna see the top three teams in the East because Boston is gonna win their round. Milwaukee is gonna beat everybody they play because they got the easier matchups, and then we'll most likely see them in the Eastern Conference. So we're gonna see Philly, who got Embiid. We're gonna see the Eastern Conference champions in Boston after the first round, and then we're gonna see Milwaukee, who already won a championship. That's our road through the East. That's
Man,
our
I'll
road through the
compare
East right
that to
there.
the Dallas run because they went through the same shit. And
Yeah.
like they were underrated. They went through OKC or young OKC. Who else?
Hmm.
They went through some
They went through.
crazy ass teams.
They swept the Lakers. They swept the Lakers.
Yeah.
The Kobe and the Lakers that year because that was Phil Jackson last year. They
Mm-hmm.
got Phil up out of there. I think they beat Brandon Roy. The Brandon Roy played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they beat Brandon Roy. So I would compare this run if we somehow do the unthinkable. I would compare this run to the OKC run when they beat the Dallas who won the championship. They beat the Lakers with
San
Kobe,
Antonio as
and
well.
then they
They
beat
beat.
San Antonio with Duncan and they big three. And then they ran into LeBron in Miami. Like that's like 4 different teams with like 4 top 10 players all time that you running into. I was like, yo, like if they would have won that, bro, we would have been calling it the greatest run ever.
This might be the year, bro, that both Milwaukee and Boston might get knocked out, bro. I think I don't know, man. Something's telling me Milwaukee's gonna get knocked out by either Cleveland or the Knicks.
I don't think. I think the only team that's knocking that in the East that's knocking all of these teams out is us, because nobody don't know who we are. No, and we have the element of surprise on our side, bro. Like that's what realistically we have.
I think a flip switch, bro, in that first half versus Minnesota, that's the most chemistry we've had, bro. I was like, yo, this is how we got to play right here. Because Johnson was driving the ball, just like Breeze was saying, yo, if you're going to shoot threes, drive the ball first so you can get warm, then shoot the threes, because that's how you get your confidence. And, yo, I think Johnson's trying to get that bag, bro. The flip is gonna switch in the playoffs.
Hold on. I wanted to add to what Iceman said, because that's what I forgot to say. And you see how we missed that floater from Bruce Brown? Twin is cutting to the basket and dunking it now, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So we improved in that part of our offense. We needed somebody to get to that soft spot because we don't have anybody to play with their back to the basket.
Right.
So if we don't got nobody that play with their back to the basket, and we more so take to shoot the 3 ball to be dangerous, having slashes is vital. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that we're in a good situation. To what Leaf said, we the element of surprise, we the favorite underdogs, and we ain't got no pressure. You know what I mean? I think the Bucks, they kind of face and handle the pressure, so I give it to them. The Sixers, they're gonna be under a lot of pressure.
And Boston is going to be under a lot of pressure because
Boston
they got a new coach, and Jaylen Brown is up for money after this year, so it's kind of do or die for them, and they can't really afford to face a team with the youth and the wings that we have. You know what I'm saying? So like that and that's the thing, because they
trying to dip.
Jaylen trying to
Kyrie.
Well, the thing is, Jaylen. I heard about that too, but Jaylen really want to be his own guy. That's what realistically, because
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want to think about that until next season, man. That's heavy.
Can I just ask that question? Is that being his own guy if he go team up with Kyrie and Luka?
Oh, that'll be toxic. That'll be toxicity.
I don't think Kyrie want to stay there, like, because they got problems too. So I think.
But I just watched the video. They said that Dallas is the only team that could offer Kyrie the most money. They could offer him like $270 for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Any other team could only offer him like $219. So even if he talking to other teams, it's just to try to get Dallas to up that bag.
To up that bread. Yeah. But I think Dallas got way more issues than that. They got to fill out the rest of their roster, because they basically went for broke when they got Kyrie. And I think
did you see him play tonight?
Yeah. Kyrie went off. I was watching that game on the phone. Yeah. Kyrie in the fourth quarter is ridiculous. We all know that. We all know
that. I think Christian Wood too. He want to leave too.
Yeah. Christian Wood want to leave. He just got paid, but he just not feeling the formula over there, because I just like last year roster was the better roster, because J Kidd did what he wanted to do with that roster, and he had a lot of guard play.
Well, I'm glad we took their best defender and spin with him, man.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely. But I think but going into the postseason, I think we got the element of surprise. I think a lot of teams is gonna be wondering what they could do against, like, all right, what game plan we're gonna be running and how the game plan is gonna go. We really only got one game plan with the starters, but because we only got one ball handle with starters, but the rest of this thing pretty much got to fill out. If we could win the assist battle night after night, and everybody is clicking, and we getting the open looks we could get, man, I think we got a shot. We got at least a shot, man. So I'm just leaning on that, man. So
I'm really rooting for some.
What'd you say, Jay?
No, I'm saying I'm really rooting for some Nick Claxton and Day'Ron Sharp minutes together, man. I'm rooting for that at some
word.
And you would think with all the shooters with all the threes that we take and all the shooters that we got, we would play them two together.
Right.
You would think that, but I mean, obviously, Coach Day'Ron, man, ain't really put that whole formula together, or whatever the case is, man. But I'm gonna definitely make a rant video in my next couple of videos
Yeah,
before the playoffs.
I don't understand it, bro, because if you only gonna play Nick and Dayron both as the centers, I see why you would not do that. Like, you got to have one in the game, but you be having both of them out and having Royce and Finney Smith on the big guys.
Right.
Yeah, that shit makes no sense.
Right. So my thing is like, yo, we could really run our shit kind of how like the 2015 Warriors was running their shit when they ran two bigs, because they had Andrew Bogut and David Lee setting screens, and then had everybody else just shooting and had them niggas just grab the rebounds.
You
know
could throw him on PJ Brown or something like that, but Embiid, Royce O'Neal, Embiid, like, come on, bro. Like,
no,
he be out there like against
we can't
big
do
guys.
That. We would the best bet we got is Claxton, and then we might have Dayron for help, like Dayron for the extra help, if we run that lineup. But by the same token,
Dayron gonna make sure to secure some boards. Claxton gonna be ready to slap some.
Exactly.
And, like, I feel like that's a good 1-2 punch around the rim.
Right, definitely. But we definitely gonna like the thing. But the thing about that lineup is, we definitely are gonna have to get more shots up, because we know we got two bigs that can rebound.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we're gonna have to get more shots up and more open looks, and a lot more screens too. I want to see some more screens out there, brother. Get somebody else open.
Oh yeah, because with both of them out there too, that's Lobbapalooza.
Yeah. Like, yo, get some screens out there. Get somebody open, man. Yo, Dayron is a big body. Claxton could set the hard head screen. Boom. Set the screen up top. Roll. Set another screen. Yo, get some off-ball screens going, man. I'm sick and tired of this spread the shit out for four corner shit. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, spread this motherfucker out, man. Let's get the shit going. Let's get some right X's and O's, man, and let's get these shooters shooting. And because we could beat all of these teams, it just take the right damn formula. That's all it is,
bro. I mean, what about tonight formula? The 36 assists, bro. And
the 36. Listen, the 36 assists in perspective.
That's a good formula right there.
That's a good formula. That's a great formula. But the 36 assists, however, the 36 assists against the way that they shot, against the Pistons shot. Yeah. Had we played another team, bro, this game would be a whole lot damn closer, bro. Like, had they shooting the way that the Pistons shot, and everybody in here know it. Come on, bro. Yeah. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We talking about the Philly, we talking about the Sixers, possibly the Celtics, and possibly Milwaukee. Listen, if we could beat any team with 36 assists, but how consistently can we beat those teams? Even if we did get 30 plus assists, because they probably gonna get like 20. Our 36 assists to they 20 something assists don't mean nothing. It's basically a one possession game, and we already know how that's gonna go. It's gonna go in their favor because they got the players to get to the line. We don't.
I don't know, man. What I will say is, as far as again, my biggest complaint with the Nets was the first quarter. Right. And as far as tempo, I think we controlled that. And as much as Detroit kept it close, they couldn't really tie and take the lead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think tonight was good for the Brooklyn Nets, because we got to see what it is to control the pace. And when it got close, we got a chance to call timeout. Jacque Vaughn got a chance to draw up a play. Some of them I ain't like, but still, we did enough to protect the lead. And we did all of that from the first quarter. We went ham on them in that first quarter. Right. You know what I'm saying? That first quarter said a lot, and it set the tone of the whole entire game. They couldn't come back from it for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? The biggest quarter they had, they outscored us in the third quarter by 11 points. And since we outscored them by, I think, 17 points or something wild like that in the first quarter, it's just, when you look at the stat of how many leads, changes, and ties, ain't none of that. Once we took the lead, it was over with. They had the lead in the first quarter. Once we took the lead, we did not look back.
Right. That's definitely a fact. But
going into the
playoffs, you want to see your team do that. You want it. So,
okay, all right. So Breeze, let me ask you, how many good teams did we play where we had leagues, bro, and we done squandered them?
Because even though we didn't give up the lead tonight, we let them back into the game
too many times.
And with a good team, they would have came back into the game and took it over too.
Exactly.
That was that comfortable shit.
Yeah, that's that way too comfortable shit, bro. Like because when you playing a good team, you gotta keep the hammer, bro, on their
Right.
neck, bro. Like
Foot on their neck.
you cannot let up. You cannot let up against the Philly. You cannot let up against Boston. Could come back easy because they shoot it just as much as we shoot. You already know Boston could come back, and Milwaukee. Need I
Milwaukee
say
did it
more?
to us. We let them do that shit to us the last time
Exactly.
at Barclays.
Exactly. So Milwaukee need I say more. You know what I'm saying? We can't stay going score for score with these teams. We got to get runs going and get runs going fast, and we got to get a formula running, bro, and we get a formula in the matchups in our favor that work to control the pace of the game and control what we do, and also to have an effect on the defensive end and on the rebounds. And the way we got to do that is what Jay was saying, bro. At some point in these games, we're gonna have to play Clax and Davon both on the same floor. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to play them.
Yo, the fact that you say have to, bro. I thought we had to play Drummond or Dayron in the playoffs last year.
Right.
They left them niggas riding the pine, bro.
Yeah, that's
Word.
which is crazy because like and now we at a point where we don't have no free throw advantages on our team. We don't. But absolutely not. But Mikal is not out shooting Joel or James Harden from the free throw line. It's not happening. It's just not happening, bro. Like as good as he is, as good as he's becoming, it's not going to happen this year. So we have to have a formula where we could switch up matchups and have matchups in place because we're gonna go small at some point, but we got to go big at some point. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, come on, Milwaukee is definitely gonna have Giannis out there, which is a mismatch nightmare for anybody. And
Nah, go ahead. I was gonna
and
say to Jay Point, they didn't put Moses Brown as a relief. The only backup center we got is Dope. And after tonight, let me ask y'all this. And then I want to hear what you're saying, Leap. I want to ask y'all before I forget. Do y'all want to see Royce O'Neal start over Dope?
Nah.
Nah. I think though is a lot just as much effort, bro, as Royce is just as good as hands and defense and on ball defense and spreading the floor. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna need Royce because Royce and Joey got something brewing off that bench. You can see it, bro. Like it's like chess moves out there, and they starting to figure the pieces out.
Royce had 8 assists.
Yeah, exactly. They starting to figure the pieces out game by game by game. And Royce is really, in a lot of retrospect, Royce is our backup point guard because he's bringing the ball up.
I like when he go to the rack too, man. He been going to the rim. Know what I mean, he don't do it often, but when he do it, it's effective.
Royce, in a large retrospect, Royce is our backup point guard. And a lot of people
that's true. I won't debate that.
Yeah, so because
that sounds crazy that our backup point guard be guarding the bigs on the other team.
Exactly, because the thing is, Seth is really like a one dribble pull up shooter, and obviously Joey is a shooter, and obviously what's the rest of our bench? Dayron is the rebounder, and then we don't play Sumner that much. We the Cam Thomas issue. I don't even want to talk about that tonight, but So Royce is, in a large retrospect, Royce is our backup point guard. Is our backup ball handler.
That Cam Thomas shit pisses me off.
I think Cam Thomas playing against Orlando. I think they're gonna run him.
Yeah, I did a whole rant about
hopefully he do
earlier.
I'm gonna be at that game, so I hope so.
Hopefully he do. Hopefully he do, man. But yeah, man. But I don't think we are on the back nine as everybody expected, man. Like because we really have the element of surprise. A lot of people don't know about our team. We could run so many different lineups and schemes, man, and offensive schemes and defensive schemes, bro. Like it's crazy. It's crazy that with the shit that we could run. We can mix our 9-minute guys with the guys that's getting minutes, bro, and it'd be just as effective. Just as effective, easily, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's no way as Sumner can't play off the bench with Royce O'Neal and Joey and Seth.
But that's what I keep saying, that I feel like Jack Vaughn needs to look at what's happening on the court more and see, like, yo, I got Ed Sumner that can beat this guy. He's not as fast as Ed. Let me get Ed out there, let him do his thing. When we get out rebounded, we need to be making adjustments and putting Nick and Dayrod on the floor. Like, I don't understand What he not seeing?
What he does a lot, and I'm starting to see it. We kind of match youth with youth. So notice, bro, when we playing like the younger silly teams, Dayron Sharp is gonna get a plus this, especially on the back to back. Dayron Sharp adds something to Cam Thomas is gonna get a lot of minutes, especially Yuta. Yuta gonna get a lot of minutes too. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like he matching youth with youth. Sometimes you got to put the youth out there and see if you can outrun the vets, because the
Right?
vets ain't
Because that's what they be doing to us.
exactly, because that's exactly what they be doing to us, bro. Like the vets is gonna get outrun. Joe, don't get me wrong, Joey and Royce they play their asses off the bench, and the minutes that they bring is crucial. But at some point, man, you're gonna see some young thoroughbreds out there come off that bench like a Maxi and just to name a few names, just to name one name, man, and that's the matchup that we're gonna be fearing the most. Add something to need that matchup, bro. It's just that simple. He needs that matchup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I
At
don't
least
know.
for a good portion of it.
Yeah,
I,
but
I agree. I agree with y'all. I seen he's one of the better players on the perimeter as far as defense is concerned. He's not
yes.
scared to attack the basket and put pressure on the big. He'll put somebody like Joel Embiid or at least Tobias Harris in foul trouble.
Mhm.
Um, PJ Tucker, guys like him can't stay in front of him.
Mhm.
That's something that he causes matchup problems for the Philadelphia 76ers. And what
Right.
I wanted to say, I was kind of letting y'all go in, I mean, but I wanted to say that people don't understand, or fans don't understand, that this is Mikal Bridges' revenge. You know, he grew up in Philly, played in college in Philly, I mean in Villanova. He was supposed to get drafted by the 76ers. They traded him for a guy named, I think, Xavier Smith. And we don't even know who.
Nah,
I
they traded from Zaire Smith. Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
Zaire Smith.
yeah. They
So,
did.
so case in point is he was homegrown.
Right.
You
He
know,
sure
his mom
was.
even worked for the 76ers.
Yeah.
This is Mikal Bridges' revenge. When he beat the 76ers, trust me, it's going to be sweet. He wants to do this. Trust me. He was like, yo, I was supposed to be picked. That's probably the reason why he should have been in 1-2. And think about it. This shit all turns to the bad karma that belongs to the 76ers by not picking him, but picking Ben Simmons. If they would have picked Mikal Bridges over Ben Simmons, what would the 76ers be right now? What would be the 76ers? And they probably would have picked Ben Simmons and had Ben Simmons and Mikal Bridges.
I think the Sixers they probably don't get James Harden. To be honest, bro, like because Mikal Bridges, if his growth turn out on Philly the way it turns, the way it's at this moment, then we talking about one of the best 3-and-D players, the two-way players in the East already. Well, he already that, or now that he over here, and it's gonna go into next year. He could go into next year as a top 5 2 guard easily. Like and the thing but to harp more on the Sixers thing, yeah. I totally have forgot about Mikal Bridges getting drafted there and then being traded on draft night from with Philly where he was homegrown because he played at Villanova.
This
So
the payback, man. This
yeah,
the
yeah,
payback.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. I think that's something that's something put a chip on your shoulder definitely because you playing the team that basically didn't necessarily believe in you or whatever. But
Yeah, but he went to Villanova. Ain't that in Philly or something?
yeah. The Villanova it's somewhere in
Yeah,
PA,
that's
bro.
in
Yeah,
Philly.
yeah, it's in Philly. Yeah, somewhere in Philly, PA. But I think we got the ingredients. I think we got the ingredients to beat their team. I don't really see anybody else on their bench other than Maxi. They got Diang and PJ Tucker and some shooters over there. But I like to be honest with you, bro. I mean, if we could keep Maxi at a slow down pace, I think at something that has to be the point of an attack when Maxi is out there because I don't think anybody else is quicker and anybody got the foot speed on our team to really deal with him. If we could keep him at bay and keep him neutralized, keep James Harden neutralized, and basically put the ball in Joel hand and tell him, Joel, you basically got to be Shaq and Wilt combined. I think like if you're gonna win this series, so
Yeah.
if we do that, we win the assist battle. We keep the rebound battle honest. like it's going to take a certain amount of physicality because we got a lot of extra medium niggas on our team. I ain't gonna hold you, but
Yeah, nah,
but now we have been playing physical though.
yeah, we have.
We've been up in people's chests, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Pushing people on the ground, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, definitely. I think we have been physical, but I think like in terms of our front line, man, like we definitely going. Jay, I'm still on the Davon Sharp and Nick Claxton starting together because our front line kind of it's kind of on some fragility shit, bro. Like for real, because
Yeah.
like Clax ain't that swole of a nigga, bro, to be dealing with no Joel, man, for no damn 7-game series. So
He
I
faster
mean.
than him though. Joel got lead feet.
Joel got two
He
left feet, yeah,
he
for
yo, I
sure,
he,
for
think
sure.
this.
he
I
got
think
the
it's gonna
he
be
got the
Baldwin now.
quickness and agility, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yo, speaking of the agility, do you see my son Nick with the awkward finishes at the rim, like
Yes,
controlling his
yeah,
body?
definitely,
That's body
definitely,
control in the air, you know what I mean? Or is
definitely,
it applicable? You know what
definitely. He said it's applicable. It's definitely applicable.
I
I
mean?
mean, but yeah, but bro, it's like our team is so loaded, man. Like it's so many damn schemes and sets that we could run, man. For like, yo, man, as soon as we get unlocked for real, bro, and it's probably gonna take Ivy and Coach J. Vaughn, bro, to figure it out, and somebody else on our coaching staff, man. Like, man, listen, as soon as we get unlocked, man, it's curtains for the Eastern Conference, bro. It really is, bro. Like,
And yo, I'm telling you, like, look, we got nothing to lose. Leaf J, Iceman, all the Nets fans everywhere. We got nothing to lose. We do
facts.
bad. People gonna say, "Oh, we ain't expecting to win anyway," but we could shock the world, Lloyd Banks boys. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, we could shock the world. You know, and I looked and I did my due diligence. It's only one team that was 6 seed that won it. Bro, seventh and eighth never won it. I think the
Right.
fifth and fourth seed won it once. Third won it.
I think the last 6 seed to do it had to be Houston. I think in
Yeah,
'95,
it was
if
Houston.
I'm
It's,
not
it's
mistaken.
Houston is the one and only team.
Yeah, one and only team. I mean, I listen. As far as our chances in the
Thus
East,
far.
I think we definitely got an uphill battle because if we advance, every time we advance, we're gonna see a top team. Every time we advance, we're gonna see a top three team. That we going from Philly to Boston to Milwaukee, and we're gonna be on the road for everything. So like every time we're gonna see a top team. How if
I
we
mean, that's the
somehow
playoffs
some
though.
way, yeah. You know,
I don't
somehow
think
some
none of
way.
these teams sweeping us neither. I don't. I
Nah,
don't
I don't
see
think
that
none of these
happening.
teams. Yeah, I don't see that happening either. I
And
definitely don't.
you know what I wanted to say too? They
Uh,
pretended Kyrie and KD. I don't think they best friends like Twin the best friends. I think Mikal
mhm.
Bridges and Cam C and Twin they really best friends. And KD and
Yeah.
Kyrie not so much. Not so
Nah,
much.
nah, nah. I said that before they came here because they was having a little chatty at the All Star game before the year before they signed here, and I was just telling people everybody was hitting me up, yo man, y'all getting Kyrie and Kayla. I'm like, yo, bro, KD gonna learn real fast. Kyrie ain't his homie, like, bro, like he gonna learn real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like he figured that, and sure enough, he figured that out, man. Like, and when they play each other and when they do what they got to do, man, like they gonna get out. But as far as the Eastern Conference go, man, and I'm gonna say it again, man. Listen, it's a lot of things that we could be running. First, listen, we need to run. At some point, we're gonna have to play Clax and Dayron. That's one. And we probably and when they in the game, we probably gonna be shooting as more threes and much threes as possible, and to get them to attack the boards and get on the boards and keep more plays alive and run more screens. We're gonna have to run more screens, more off-ball screens for our shooters, man, because we definitely got some lights out shooters. If we gonna take 40 something threes a game, man, we got to get dudes more open more to take them. Everybody
Mhm.
got to have a hand in. I want to see some more off-ball screens, man, to get some more open looks. I don't want to see that bullshit driving kick like in one side of the court, man, like in the high pick and roll. Nah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that all day, bro. I want to see some different shit with our bench, where we can set the tone early, set the tone defensively, bro. Like, well, because Royce is gonna lead that defensive push. Add something that needs to have more minutes, man. Especially against when we playing against more youth and specifically Maxi. But like the Orlando game, I don't know what the hell we doing with that because I don't. we don't have no matchup advantage on that team. But yeah, we'll see, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get on my joint, man. Let me charge this phone real quick. I'm gonna get on my joint. I'm gonna make another rant video tomorrow, man. Yo, Brooklyn fan, man. Yo, listen, we here. We gonna get the 6 seed when we gonna get right, man. And listen, we got a chance to make a lot of noise. I gotta holler at Coach Javon, the staff, the players, and everything, man, and get them right, man. And make sure everything go right, man. Because I think we could really shock everybody.
Yeah, good shit on the player's choice too, man. I seen you there, man. Good shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna have to get that old head, man. I see his ass online. I see his ass online, man. I'm knuckling his ass down, definitely. But yeah, definitely Brooklyn fan, man. Yo, y'all stay up, man. Brooklyn, we're standing up, man. This year, man. Trust me,
we out here.
We standing up this year, man. We out here. One.
Facts. Shout out to my guy Leaf, man, from Players Choice. Oh, everywhere, kick talking about Brooklyn. I mean, he see how he repping. Shout to him. Shout to his page too. Throw your page in the chat. Barry says, so y'all got the Nets going to the finals. Man, I got the Nets going to the second round. And then after that, I want to revisit the conversation. But I got the Nets playing Orlando, man. I'm kind of taking this game by game. This ain't the same team, you know what I mean? I'm taking it game by game. And us beating Orlando solidifies it, and that's how we need to think. We need to think about how we could control what we need to do and want to do.
Right.
And if we could do it by winning, let's do that. Don't worry about other teams losing, because my thing is, theoretically, I want us to go into the playoffs with a win streak, and I want to steal that first game in Philly. That's what I really want. I want to steal that first game in Philly.
And
man.
the crazy thing is, we played them the last game of the season. We play Philly on Sunday.
I know.
In Brooklyn. And then if we beat them then and beat them the first playoff game, that'd be nice.
We beat that's what I'm saying. They gotta play. So, I know it's a gap between the games though. But they gotta play.
Because we gotta wait for the play-in tournament to finish.
Yeah. And B can't score all those points from the free throw line. I see he scored 50 points. Can't score 50 points from the free throw line. So
shit. Maybe you can.
that versus us, man. I seen the refs letting us play, and I see it. We, like you said, we've been playing a little more grit out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go up and score the ball. And if you go up, because Nick Claxton gives us the credit, because the refs don't want to blow the whistle for real, because they know Nick Claxton be Nick Slapston. You know what I'm saying? So I think they give him the benefit of the doubt. You can see on certain plays, like the refs, they give the Royce O'Neal and Nick Claxton the benefit of the doubt because they known for defense. So that's good to see. They're our leaders on the defensive side of the ball. And I think if we could continue to play the way we did tonight, no matter who it is, we be all right. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I was still mad that Cam Thomas didn't play, but we won. And I was saying that, maybe we should play Cam Thomas and we can win games. But to see us win without Cam Thomas there, I wasn't that mad. I just wasn't.
Man, Cam need to be getting some minutes, man.
Hell yeah, he do. And he had more production last season than this season.
I don't see.
That's sad.
I don't see what took Jaquan so long to put Ed, Dayron, and Joe back in, because I'm sitting there in the beginning of the third quarter like, yo, they coming back. And it looked like our starters is out there tired. Why is he not putting the reinforcements in? We got a lot of people on the bench that can help right now.
Right.
But then
they want to help. I see Wasabi looked like he got his confidence back. I see them knock down those 2 3-pointers. He was hyped.
Mm-hmm.
He was hyped. I wonder how many times the 6th seed beat the 3rd seed in the playoffs. Because they making it seem like in the NBA, the underdog never win.
Well, it's because of skill, man. If a team got a better record, a lot of times it's because they've been playing better the whole year. So they going to do better. better teams.
Yeah, but if you go to the playoffs, you want to feel like you got a chance. You don't feel like, oh, we got the one seed.
No, you got a chance, but can you beat a team that's better than you? Is the question.
And that's the thing. Who's to say who's better? That's what the playoffs is for. I be thinking it's about who won it more sometime, for real.
Well, the statistics show you what it is.
I don't know, man. I think us being the 6th seed, it shouldn't waver our confidence. I think we should go out there and compete, for real, for real.
That's a fact. That's what you got to do. You got to go out there and compete. You should try to beat them. But you saying what the statistics is, and it's because usually that other team is better for a reason. They got a higher seed for a reason.
Yeah, they probably been playing good all year. Yeah, that makes sense.
But you know, that don't mean nothing when you get on the court. It don't matter if nobody never done it before. If you could do it.
Thanks. Barry talking to you. He said, what did he say? Oh, I'm trying to press it.
Yeah, I think the Nets could beat the Sixers, man. I think the last time we played them, we were supposed to win that game, yo. And I guess supposed to, but we were supposed to win that game. The refs cheated us, and we made a couple bonehead mistakes. But we gotta do better. But can we beat the Sixers? Yes. But can the Sixers beat us? Yep.
Right.
We just gotta play well. But I think we could beat the Sixers. It ain't like impossible that we can't beat them. I don't think it's that.
I think they lost their edge because Ben Simmons is not in the roster no more. With that kind of pressure on Ben Simmons, he would have been instrumental in the lineup with us. We would have need him to mentally get over that. Since we found a way to win without Ben 10, I think we continue to win. I feel like the best thing we could do is just like Mikal Bridges just run off of that energy of payback. Just run off of the energy of payback, man, because they didn't draft him and they paid for it.
You gotta have a why, man. Just like I posted on the page, man. You gotta have a why. That's his why.
That's why Mikal Bridges is the why. He is. He's the X factor. He's the why. The why is why wouldn't you draft me? My mom's worked for the 76ers. Why wouldn't you draft me? I played in Villanova. Why wouldn't you draft me? I was a winner at Villanova. I won the NCAA championship twice. And y'all won't draft me?
2 times.
Mikal Bridges got something to prove to 76ers. He probably got whatever 76ers plus 2. Times 2. That's how many reasons he gonna beat. That's how many reasons he got to beat the 76ers, man. I think that's about 152. He gonna whoop them, bro. I think he gonna score big. I think we beat them 4-2 though. I think we beat them 4-2. I think we still at first one. Then I don't know how it's gonna go.
My son Westbrook got his revenge tonight.
The Clippers beat LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. That's big, Chad. That was for six seed too.
Yeah, because they had the same record, same home record, the same home and away record, all that.
Yeah.
And
that was a big.
Crazy thing is Westbrook got traded. He was getting disrespected on the Lakers, and he's still in the same building. Because it's not like in Brooklyn, because at least we got our own arena.
Right.
They play in the same place.
You still work there.
Right. You seeing everybody.
Right. You still gotta say hey to the guy, the concessions. You know what I mean? You see the same faces, like
that's crazy. But hey, he got his revenge tonight.
Yeah. And you know he lived down a block from LeBron.
Yeah, I did know that.
That's he bought a house down the block from LeBron.
Taco Tuesday is different now.
Mm-hmm. Shit gonna be different. It's gonna be Westbrook waffles at this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Westbrook Wednesday.
Westbrook wings.
Westbrook Wing Wednesdays. You already know what it is.
Right. He did no more Taco Tuesdays. It was Westbrook Wednesdays in LA.
That's funny.
That is funny as hell. Oh man.
Yo, man. We got to win this game against Orlando on Friday. I'm being in the building, so I'm trying to definitely get that win. And that's crazy because this is gonna be the third Orlando game I went to. I went to every Orlando game.
Shout out to Jay for going to the last home game at the Barclays.
Because the last home game is on Sunday.
But that game is home?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went to the game with KD against Orlando. Then I went to the last game against Orlando when we lost. I shouldn't have worn them pennies. I had on some fire penny ones with a throwback Nets jersey.
I remember you was telling me about that, how Paolo Banchero was saying that was his NBA moment going versus KD for the first time.
Yeah, he was like, that was the first time he ever played against somebody. And he was like, yo, it's nothing I could do against this guy. Like, I'm trying everything. And he hit me with anything.
Yeah, shout out to Paolo Banchero, man. He might get that rookie of the year. I ain't gonna cap.
Nah, that kid is nice, bro. That kid is nice. I'm excited to see the other kid come back next year on the Thunder. Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, Chet Holmgren. What you talk about?
Yo, Chet is nice, and I already like Giddey and SGA. Him fitting in that lineup would be crazy. And remember, you heard KD talking about them the other day?
Yeah, I did. He was saying something about how he liked they lineup because they tall and big, something like that.
Mm-hmm. But now, remember when he wanted to get traded in the summer? Didn't I say the first place we should trade him is there? And yeah, we would have probably took some of them pieces, but they'd have been left with some shit.
Nah, but he didn't want to go to OKC because he didn't want to build with them. He want to contend now.
Bro, if he'd have went over there, he might have made them a contender.
I think he liked Book. He played with Book. He liked Book.
SGA was playing damn near MVP caliber ball. And yo, I don't know. I'm still pissed about this trade shit. Can't even worry about that shit. But this nigga KD is 20-1 in his last 21 games.
I know.
And some of that is from our team. Because it's only 5 games from their team. So the rest of that is our wins. Gotta be tight. That's
what I was saying too. He had on 2 jerseys when I seen that.
Right, because most of that is from my team.
Yo, he impacts.
Remember, before he got injured, we was on this super winning streak, and then he got injured, and then we lost because we won the game. He got injured, but then we lost the next game, I think.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go through some of these comments, Jay. John says Spence is going to play through contact because the refs don't call for him. That's all true.
Yo, can Spence stop crying though? That's all I need Spence to do. Like, yo, if I was Jaguar, every time he start crying, you go straight to the bench. Stop crying, my nigga. Like, get back on defense.
John also said that he gonna buy some 4 pairs of Dinwiddies if we get.
Yeah, I saw that.
He goes to the Eastern Conference Finals. If we go to the Eastern Conference, y'all can't tell me nothing. Like, yo, bro, I'm gonna be talking so heavy, man. It's gonna be comical in here, man. It's gonna be comical, but bro, lately it been serious. You know, man, listen.
Yo, and you can't call him Midwitty tonight, man. Tonight he did his thing, man, and he did his thing last game. He been doing his thing, man. He's more than mid. You got to call him at least
Widwitty.
I don't know.
He Widwitty. He been Widwitty. He want to be funny and all that. Is saying that, like, when the last time we had a point guard that had 16 assists on the Brooklyn Nets? They used to be riddle me that.
Like we said, you said he's Widwitty. He's spin witty. How many assists he had? More than 10 witty. And that's what's up.
He had 10 assists in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's more than 10 witty when it comes to the assists. That's what you gotta call him.
I just told him that. I said he's averaging about 16 and 10 right now. Y'all mad at that? Nah, man, you can't name a point guard in the Eastern Conference that numbers look like that. And my thing is, he's a combo point guard. Like he could score the ball. Like defenses have to respect him, bro. If they don't, he gonna go right past him. I love Dinwiddie. This is Dinwiddie team, man. Like Bridges, he's him, but this Dinwiddie is the general. He's definitely the floor general, and I see the cohesiveness, man. He's the glue of this team, man.
He unlocked his floor general badge tonight, man. Word up, man. Shout out to Dinwiddie, man. Back in Brooklyn. It's lit, man. So we just got to lock up this playoff spot. I wish we'd have won the other night. If we'd have won the other night, probably would have locked it up. But whatever. I don't like this uncertainty, but we just like to keep it interesting.
Me personally, I would have been comfortable clinching. I wanted to clinch that night. I felt like we could have, and again, that's why I was so mad, and I did that rant. Because, yeah, man, I think all we had to do was put Clax on Cat, man. We would have won that. Clax is not scoring on Cat is not scoring on Clax 3 plays straight in a row. I respect Clax enough to say, I'm confident enough to say that, nah, you're not going. He either going to foul you or he going to block it. Like, there's no way you scoring on him 3 times in a row. Nah, they don't be doing Clax like that. I think he should have been in the game. So, I don't know. Hold on. He said, "Stop it, Breeze. You must have forgot Harder was getting tripped dubs with us." Harder, nah, this is different, man. Everybody knew Harder was going to do what he do, but we had to give up too much for Harden. So no. Spence came with he came from with the Kyrie trade. That trade we won that trade. We won that trade. Spence and Doe for Kyrie, we won that trade. We won that trade. With that Harden trade on the team, we lost that trade. All right, then. We ain't debating that. Y'all know what it is, man. Stop acting like Spence. This was Spence's team before Harden came here.
Yeah.
Spence was hooping before Harden even got here. Y'all want to praise all of these guys that didn't build their career here, man. Is pay attention to the guys that's trying to build their career here, not the guys that just passing through. Facts.
Man, I don't know, man. That could have worked. They were 13-3, man. That's good numbers.
Yeah, but 13-3, there was 82 games in the season.
Right.
26.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the 30-30 that's called 16 games.
Word. You can romanticize it like it's what you get 16 games is this. You got 13-3, that's 26-6. Then you got 39-9. Like, I mean, if we was gonna win at that pace, they're marvelous. But we would have to actually have them on the basketball, playing basketball, not just on the roster.
Right.
They need to be playing basketball, man. Like,
right. That's the crazy part. It can't just be on the roster. They have to be on the floor playing games.
Spence, he said Spence is not better than Harden. Yo, look, I'd rather Spence our point guard than Harden. I see Harden go to the titty bar after. I see them go. Listen, you're like, oh, you know, about his private life. Nah, man, you don't care about winning. You ain't shooting up, putting up extra shots. Like, you're not dedicated. Like, that's how I look as a fan. I got the right to be a fan for this player or that player, depending on their work ethic. Part of me being a fan of a player, because again, I'm a fan of a team. But part of me being a fan of a player is their work ethic and how they passion. Like, I'm a fan of Nick Claxton. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like players on the team. I don't just like the team, but I don't know. Were you saying something, Jay?
I was just saying that Spence, Cam, and Twin played more minutes together than Harden, Kyrie, and KD did.
I see that. Yeah, which is
they've been on the team for 2 months.
Right.
A month and a half, some shit.
Right. I feel like we got gypped.
That's crazy.
Like, for real. That shit was. But I learned. I got a lot of skills as far as vlogging and learning what it is to, articulate to other players as far as their impact on winning when they in the roster, and I did a lot of stuff like that. But actually getting to enjoy Katie, Kyrie play, just them, without Harden, I feel like I ain't get enough of that. For all that, they shouldn't have traded Dinwiddie.
Right.
Should just kept him in the first place. I think so I think if we want to consider us going from a championship, we not a bust, but we not the championship contending team. We are fucking a freight train with no brakes. I don't give a fuck. Stay out the way. Y'all don't want to play us. We just want our spot back. Take 2. We were supposed to be a top team. We want our spot back. Take 2. He said Cam not gonna be here next season. I'm gonna argue with you. I'm gonna still follow his career. I ain't gonna lie. He's gonna still be one of my favorite players. I bet you he'd be somewhere he gets significant minutes. He gonna be great. But maybe he gets some playoff minutes.
Right.
I think
right. That can still happen.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe he played next game. Who knows what's going on? I don't want to count him out. He scored 43 games in a row. You never want to count that guy out, regardless how many DNPs he got. Just to know he on your team. Yeah, you kind of want to be attentive to that. You know what I mean? Don't lose sight of that. But I don't know, man. Listen, shout to the chat. Shout to that'll be all the Nets fans. We the best fans. At the end of the day, going to play Orlando, we in the 6th seed. And we need to rely on us winning more than other teams losing. So we only do that by believing in each other. The fans need to believe in the team. The team need to believe in each other, and the players and the staff, they just need to believe in each other. You know what I'm saying? So if we could do that, then we can know that there's another game where we control what happens, not the other team. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And have a good night, man. Peace.
Right. Hit that like button if you like something, but hit that share button. That's the care button, man.
Yeah, man. All facts. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to This Is JTV. Yeah, man. We out here. Nets fans is the best fans. Peace.
Big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.